Hi, welcome to my channel, The Divine Storm 369. Thank you for being here, and I'm going to go ahead and do a reading for you guys. So this reading is going to be a third-party reading, okay? It is going to be read through the masculine perspective, okay? So let's go ahead and start here. I'm going to start off by pulling a card to see who we're reading for, okay? So I'm going to pull the masculine's energy, and I'm going to pull the feminine's energy and the karmic partner, whoever that may be. All right, so let's start off with the feminine's energy, which is the soulmate of this masculine. So let's take a look. Okay. And let's pull the masculine energy. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and pull the karmic partner's energy. Okay, we got two. We got the moon. Oh no, you guys. And we have the Eight of Swords. This does not look good. Okay. So the first thing I'm getting about this karmic, first of all, look how these cards just flow together. It looks like one big picture, right? Like, all right, this karmic snaps at people, okay? They literally snap at everybody. I have Cancerian energy here, and I have Sagittarius energy, okay? I also feel like this karmic, there might be some energy like disturbances, okay? Like, emotional disturbances, mental disturbances, and I do feel like that's the reason why they go on the attack. So they go on the attack, they snap at people, they yell at people, and I feel like they're very, very loud. So this is someone who, you know how they say someone has like all bark, no bite, that type of energy? I don't know about the bite, but they have a loud bark. Like that's what I'm getting here with the moon. All right. So they're loud. They have a lot of mental and emotional disturbances. They have a very hard time regulating their emotions. Okay. And also their thoughts can become like racing thoughts, racing emotions, overwhelming emotions. And I do feel like they lash out at people consistently in their life, okay? So this has been a theme and a pattern for them in their life. And I think that they like to blame everyone else around them instead of taking responsibility for their own, you know, how they feel and what they think and what's going on inside of them. So there's a lot of imbalance here, okay? Let's get another card. For the karmic energy. Sneaky behavior. All right, so this karmic definitely is exhibiting some very sneaky behavior, but they also like to project, okay? So this karmic is someone who goes through this masculine's phone, okay? I feel like they sometimes steal their phone just so they can go through it, or even text people in their phone, like their contacts, you know? They're very, very sneaky. This karmic is, okay? I also feel like they have a tendency to tell lies, all right? So they lie, all right? And oftentimes these lies are a projection of themselves, of what they're actually doing. This karmic also disappears from very long periods of time, okay? They say they're running errands, things like that. But oftentimes they will take somebody else's things with them. So that's really weird about this karmic. So they might take the masculine's phone with them for hours and hours at a time. What are they doing on that phone? No one knows. But I feel like they're, you know, messaging their contacts. They're going through everything. Okay. This masculine feels very, very judged. Okay. They feel judged by the karmic, and they feel judged by the feminine as well. So we could see the masculine here feeling judged. All right. And they get attacked by this karmic. All right. This is like anger. I'm getting like anger, wrath from this card. So they definitely get the wrath or the anger of this karmic a lot of times. Okay. For the feminine, I do feel like there's no communication with the feminine right now, with the soulmate, the masculine soulmate or twin flame. So they're not seeing each other right now. There's no communication right now. Okay. And I do feel like it could have to do with the fact this masculine is under extreme judgment, being attacked by this karmic. So let's get another card for the masculine. So the masculine is very hot and cold towards this feminine, okay? It's been on and off communication. It seems like they have been sending the feminine mixed signals, acting like they just don't know what they want in regards to this relationship, okay? With judgment here. And I do feel they're doing this because of these bouts of attacks by the karmic, okay? So let's get a card for the feminine. By the way, I have Aquarius here for the feminine. We got the heart leads. So this feminine just wants to follow their heart. And their heart is leading them towards this masculine here. Okay? So they just want to follow their heart. They are choosing to be happy, choosing to follow their heart, not wanting to hide their feelings, wanting to be open about their feelings, but they're not able to. Eight of Swords. So they feel like they are being held back from what their heart truly wants, not really able to express themselves or how they feel. Okay, so they're really holding back in this relationship. All right, when all they really want to do is let their heart lead them. Okay. So there's definitely a pulling back of this masculine, all right? And so this feminine feels like they're forced to hold back in their feelings and expressing how they feel, right, towards the masculine. So it's very hot and cold, very on and off again. So it's to the point to where this feminine is definitely just feeling very confused. Okay. I can also see with the masculine, they want to speak to their feminine. They want a reconciliation with their feminine. Okay. So they do want to be able to express themselves, but they are holding back in fear of judgment by the karmic, in fear of being attacked by the karmic. Okay. So let's keep going. What is the masculine's actual true thoughts towards his divine feminine? All right, his emotions. We have more Aquarius. I feel like there's an Aquarius here. Okay, the intentions that they really want to take towards their feminine. What do they really want? And the actions that they are going to take towards their feminine, their soulmate. So let's take a look at their thoughts towards the karmic. What are they actually thinking? All right. Their emotions, how do they really feel towards the karmic partner? Ooh, we got the devil, you guys. We got the devil for how they feel. Let's move these over a bit. So the moon and the devil, that's really not good. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the intentions the masculine actually has towards the karmic. And the actions they will take towards the karmic. Okay. So in the thoughts that the masculine has towards the divine feminine. We got the 9 of Swords, Aquarius energy, okay? And he's looking out the window. He's looking at the sunlight, okay? He feels like this feminine is his sunlight. We got the Ace of Cups, or how he truly feels towards the feminine. So he's like, this is my sunlight. This is where I feel love. This is where I feel growth, inspiration, and warmth, and nurturing, nourishment, right? That's what the sun gives us as humans, and that is what he feels you give him, okay? But he's in the 9 of Swords energy. He's got anxiety. He's not sleeping well. He's having nightmares when he is sleeping because he's feeling very spiritually afflicted with where he is in his life right now. And I can say I feel that there is a spiritual affliction with this karmic, with the devil and the moon, okay? This masculine feels it. They feel this dark energy all around them when they're with this karmic. And even when they're trying to break free from this karmic, they feel that dark energy, okay, gripping them, that devil energy, the codependency. So there definitely is codependency here. And so there's a thought of breaking free that gives them this anxiety. Okay, so we're going to see why is that. But first, let's take a look further at their thoughts towards the feminine. Feminine, they feel like maybe you don't want to talk to them like that would be deserved. And it's because of this codependency. There definitely could be drugs involved in the situation, or some sort of addiction, substances with the devil here and the moon. That could be why the karmic is so erratic. They might have a drug problem, okay, or an addiction. And I think that there's definitely some guilt here of the masculine, you know. This masculine could also be struggling with an addiction, and it definitely could be holding him back, to where they have come to expect the worst and they've come to accept it. And sometimes that's what addiction can do to you. You come to accept the worst circumstances that you could possibly imagine, as long as you accept this addiction, as long as you have that crutch to fall back on, you will end up accepting the worst circumstances for yourself in your life, and it damages your self-esteem. Okay. And so this is a masculine who has had their self-esteem very damaged. This is a masculine who has struggled with addiction. And I feel day after day still struggle with that. I'm also picking up for some of them, this could be literal withdrawals, okay, for someone that's dealing with that. All right. Just take what resonates. But with the 9 of Swords and this card coming out here, it definitely could be that, not being able to sleep, you know, night sweats, waking up in the middle of the night, things like that. Okay, just generally not feeling well. And so this addiction is holding them back. And with the devil being over here, it could be a situation where this is a karmic that has been feeding this addiction, okay, that has been purposely, almost like intentionally wanting this masculine to indulge in this with them, okay, so that this masculine will also be held back the way that they are. And maybe they just wanted someone to understand them more fully, right? That's another thing I'm getting here with the devil. So this karmic has felt misunderstood and wanted to really drag this masculine down with them. All right, and you know what? This addiction is holding this masculine back from what they really want, okay? From their heart's true desire, which is their divine feminine, which is a soulmate partnership, someone who really does understand them, Someone who can give them true nurturing and understanding, okay? Not substances, not addictions, okay? But true empathy, true nurturing. Let's get another card here for their thoughts towards their feminine. You know, let's get one of these. We got Ladies Man, and we see two feminines in the card. All right. One is dressed in green, symbolizing the heart, and the other is dressed in red, symbolizing the root. Okay. So the red really symbolizes to me as well for this card, like danger. Okay, red flags, warning signs often come in the term red flag, you know, and that's why. So dangerous is what I'm getting from this karmic. All right. Now, what are their thoughts towards the karmic? We see that their thoughts towards the feminine, you know, they feel very guilty. Okay, because there is a strong spiritual connection, emotional connection that you have with this person, and they feel like they can't even properly express it to you because of what they've been struggling with in their life. And I do feel like this masculine and the karmic both are struggling with an addiction, but the difference here is the masculine wants to quit. They want to change their life. Okay, the karmic does not. They don't want to. Okay, the masculine does. And that's what I'm seeing. So the masculine's thoughts towards the karmic, we have the Knight of Swords, or I'm sorry, the King of Swords. Okay. So they want the truth. They want clarity, okay? They feel very emotionally disconnected from this karmic, more Aquarius energy, all right? They feel like there's hardly any love or any genuine emotion left in this connection, in this relationship with the devil here, okay? I feel like they do say a lot of cruel things to this karmic, and the karmic says a lot of cruel things to them. All right. I do feel like the karmic gets them to do things such as substances, right? And then throws it up in their face that they do these things. They attack them for it. And they tear down this masculine's confidence, their self-esteem, really to the point to where the masculine internally tells himself, this is what I deserve. Obviously, they start believing that after so long of being told this, after so long of being tricked. But in order to be tricked, you have to be open to it, right? You can't trick someone that's not open to it. And so they see this karmic as cruel, okay? They see them as someone who doesn't truly love them or care about them. Let's get another card here for the thoughts they have towards the karmic. They see the karmic as a liar. Okay, the karmic says that they care about them. The karmic says that, you know, they love them, that they want to be with them. But again, we have pay attention to the signs and their actions, and they're pointing straight over to this feminine in red. Okay, so he could see in her energy that she is a liar, especially with the King of Swords, okay, and the devil. This karmic lies a lot, and their actions show it. So they could say whatever they want, but their actions show that they do not care about this masculine, offering things that are bad for them, saying the things that they have said, tearing down their confidence, their self-esteem, okay, shows they do not care about this masculine. But beyond that, Spirit has been giving them other signs. Okay, so they've been seeing other signs to the point to where it's become almost paranormal, right? So let's get another card here for their thoughts towards the karmic. They also know the karmic is lying to them. Okay, the karmic is very sneaky. All right, and they feel the karmic's lying to them, and they're lying to them about substances. They're lying to them about what they do, where they get it from. We got 2 that fell out, 1 behind the candle. So we got faded love. All right. And then we have twin flame. Wow, look at that. So this masculine is constantly thinking about his feminine, okay? Feeling like this love is helping him to grow, okay? Helping him to want to let go of all of the things that are bad for him, right? And he feels this instant deep connection with this feminine that he never felt with the karmic. The connection he'd always felt with the karmic was false. It wasn't real, okay? It was substances, it was drugs, it was everything else but the actual connection. And all of those other things just covered up the fact that they never really had a real connection in the first place, right? And that makes him sad. It really does. It makes him feel very, very sad. But now he realizes he has a lot of healing to do. Okay, a lot of healing to do. But there is a constant yearning for the love and the nurturing and the comfort that this feminine can bring. And this masculine is suffering, okay? They are suffering. They feel like they need that comfort. They need that nurturing. And they know that they can never get it here from the karmic here. Only lies, okay? Offering false sense of comfort. And that's what they've been doing, offering that false sense of comfort. But they only end up feeling even worse about themselves and accepting all the parts about themselves that they didn't want to, right? That they didn't even want to awaken with these substances or whatever it is. So it feels a little bit like a trick. And the emotions that the masculine has for their soulmate, their divine feminine, we have the Ace of Cups. So this is love. They know in their heart they're in love with their feminine, but it is the addiction that is holding them back. And I feel like they're afraid to tell this feminine. They're afraid for you to know what they've been struggling through, what they go through on an almost daily or nightly basis here. They're afraid that you might see it as a red flag, okay, is another thing I'm seeing. Let's get another card for their emotions towards you. And you guys, please just bear with me. I'm still recovering. But this love has been an inspiration. It has inspired them to want to be a better person. It has inspired them to want to move forward, okay, instead of just wanting to stay in depression, addiction, codependency, okay? They don't want to be there anymore. They want more for their life, okay, because you came into their life and woke them up, okay? And now they know there is more to life than the way they had been living, but they're afraid of your judgment. They're afraid of you judging them the same way the karmic has, saying all of those things to them to tear down their confidence in themselves, okay, to make them accept this whole situation that they've been going through when they didn't really have to accept it. They didn't have to indulge in it. But their self-esteem was so low, they thought it would make them feel better. They watched the karmic and the karmic felt better, right? So they thought it would work for them, but it's only brought them to an even lower place. And now for the first time in a very long time, they want to come out of it. They want to feel this inspiration, okay? They want to be a better person. But here they are, 2 of Pentacles, struggling, feeling like they're walking a tightrope, feeling like at any moment they're going to fall back into this sinkhole, of depression, of darkness, of codependency, addiction, all right? But they're learning the Hermit. And they're using that inspiration, okay, the guidance from their feminine as their light, all right, as their North Star, following it. So let's get a card here for the emotions. They have been secretly meeting with their feminine, okay? So this could be secret meetings at hotels or somewhere else, all right? But these meetings have been very intimate, okay? Actually, I think that they have been seeing each other pretty regularly. But the thing is, this masculine will just up and disappear. One moment, it'll feel like you have a full relationship. And then the next moment, they're gone. You're not speaking. It's confusing for this feminine. And right now, you're not speaking, right? And so I think when this masculine disappears, these are the moments when they have really fell off that tightrope, right? Like, these are the moments when they have really succumbed to their addiction or their temptation or the lies that the karmic is offering them, okay? But it is love, and it is that inspiration from your love that is helping them to move forward, that is helping them to find wisdom, okay? Knowing that there's more to life than this. All right, so these secret meetings have also brought them a sense of life, feeling alive again, without any substances, without anything else. That's the gift you have given them, feminine, and you have woken them up like they were in a deep sleep. And so your love is the inspiration for them wanting to move forward, for them wanting to be alive, for them wanting to experience more. We have the Two of Pentacles for the intention. Okay, so they're not giving up. All right, they're going to keep on trying, but it is hard for them. They're struggling. But the thing is here, they're struggling even harder because they're refusing to make a choice. They are trying to hold on to both of these feminines when really they need to let go of one, right? So that they don't fall back into the water. All right, so let's get another card here. All right, but they're running from that truth. And as long as they run from that truth, they're heading straight for the water, falling back in the deep end, right? Because they're going to be looking for that false sense of nurturing, security. They're still trying to hold on to the karmic, okay? So the more you're around this very dark energy, the more it will take hold of you, right? You have to really stand up in the face of it and face it. You have to face your shadow and the shadow that you've really walked into or stepped into with this karmic. So they have to stop running from the truth. And I'm seeing that that's exactly the action they will end up taking with the Hermit. Okay, but let's get another card for their intentions. Hard to get, rejecting the truth, not settling, okay? Playing hard to get, all right? So they're playing hard to get with their own life, with their own heart. It actually has nothing to do with the feminine. This is all projection, all of it, okay? So they have to accept that they need to reject this energy, okay, that it is not working for them anymore, all right? So that's what we have here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the emotions they feel towards the karmic. We got the Devil. They feel trapped. They feel angry. At times, they even feel violent towards this karmic, okay? They say the harshest things to them because that's the type of things the karmic says to them. And it's a vicious cycle of attack over and over. And every time they do it, they regret it. Every time they engage in this behavior, they regret it. you know, but yet here they are, they still do it. And the karmic gets satisfaction out of that. Okay, tempting the masculine to engage in this type of behavior and to engage in the addiction, to where even the relationship in itself, this constant attack, okay, this constant cycle, you become addicted to it, addicted to the anger, addicted to the rage, wanting to blurt out or speak out how you're feeling, expressing yourself in those harmful ways. And so even that has become a sort of addiction gripping this masculine, and they have to let it go, okay? They have to let it go. Yep, smooth talker. This karmic will tell this masculine exactly what they want to hear, only to get this masculine to engage in their same behavior. They know this behavior is not appropriate, and so they want this masculine to engage in it, so neither one of them are appropriate, right? They don't want to be alone on that level, so they pull the masculine down with them. So it is the masculine who has to see the truth and to release their addictions to this person, to everything else. We have the 5 of Cups for their intention: sorrow, regret, repression, holding everything in, okay? Grief, guilt, remorse, all of these pertaining to the relationship. All right, this is abuse. This is an abusive situation. And this masculine even engages in this verbal abuse and emotional abuse, and he feels disgusted with himself afterwards. And the karmic, they feel happy with themselves, okay? Because they're not the only one engaging in this disgusting behavior, right? So let's get another card here. So they trigger him. They trigger him, and he knows he's being triggered, right? But it's like he can't help it, right? It's a trigger. So Spirit is saying this is meant to awaken you. You feel guilt, you feel grief, you feel disgusted with yourself because you're meant to learn from the pain. Let this pain, all of these emotions awaken you to find more inspiration, motivation, to release all of this energy, to release your addiction to this karmic, to whatever is holding you to them. Release it and walk away, right? Spirit is saying allow these triggers to awaken you to the fact that you can do so much better than what you're accepting. So let's get another card here for the intentions. And every time they let them trigger them, they regret it. Every time. They feel like they're being strung along, okay? Being played like a puppet on a string. This karmic triggering them and them just going off. Just like, you know, like pushing a button, right? And they can't stand it, all right? They feel like a puppet. And Spirit is saying you have to let go. You have to walk away. Do not allow them to string you along. So this masculine is trying to figure out how to do that. All right, so how are they going to figure out how to do that? Let's get a card. Well, the first thing is to take back your power with positive self-talk. All right, positive affirmations. Okay, not being so harsh on yourself. Don't feed in to all of the energy and the attacks from this karmic. Don't feed into it, because they start attacking you and then you stoop to their level and then you start attacking them and then you start attacking yourself for attacking them and stooping to their level. So really you just start doing their job for you and they don't even have to attack you anymore. You're doing it for them. So Spirit is saying stop, okay? Take back your power with being positive towards yourself, only speaking and thinking about yourself positively, okay? That is number one. All right. It's time for you to stop accepting this idea of yourself that this karmic has built, right? Do not accept it. You don't have to. That's not the real you. All right. So the actions they're going to take towards their feminine, okay? They are on a journey. All right. This is a journey of true self-awareness. And we have the sun and the moon conflicting this masculine in which direction to go. But as you can see, they're following the sun, they're following the light, and they're following their true light inside of their heart, the truth. Okay. I would give it, honestly, I would say 9 weeks. Okay. I would give it 9 weeks to hear or see a major change from this masculine, okay, because they are fighting demons right now within themselves. Let's get another card here for their actions towards their feminine. Feminine, they're also going to tell you the truth, okay? When you hear from them, when they're ready on this journey, all right, when they walk away from here, they're going to tell you the truth about everything, all right? Emotions are heightened right now, so they're feeling very, very emotional. And they're trying to figure out the truth through those emotions, okay? Which can be hard because emotions can really blind you, but that's when they need to drown out everything this karmic is telling them, okay? We have fights, all right? So the karmic is trying to keep them on their toes, fighting with them, keep their emotions high so they can't see the truth clearly, all right? So right now, you know, if anyone tries to talk to this masculine from now until the time that they walk away from the situation and stop running from the truth, it will result in a fight, in an argument, in a clash, because their emotions are so heightened from being around this karmic. So if this masculine has snapped at you or any of that, know that it's not truly them. It's just them working through themselves and dealing with their heightened emotions that the karmic is really igniting, okay? It's like starting a fire and walking away. That's what we have here. But the masculine is fighting for the truth, okay? And they will get there. And again, I'm seeing 9 weeks to see a major shift and change. We have the 4 swords here for the actions they'll take towards the karmic. So this is withdrawing, okay, and really taking some time to heal and look within. So they will be withdrawing from the karmic, all right? Let's get another card here. By the way, I have Capricorn, Cancer, Gemini. I have more Cancer. I have Taurus. I have Virgo. Okay, Aquarius, Sagittarius here. We have avoiding the truth. All right, so this is just withdrawing. Okay, and again, 9 weeks. So up until that 9 weeks, they're focusing on healing. Okay, that's what they're mainly focusing on. Let's get another card here. All right, and listen, they're being gaslit by this karmic. All right, this is a gaslighting card, and we got avoiding the truth. So with this karmic gaslighting them, they're not able to heal. Okay, so they have to see the truth in front of them. They have to stop running from it and rejecting the truth because their emotions are too heightened in order to deal with it, right? So this karmic's gaslighting them, all right? They want this masculine to engage in certain disgusting behavior because they're engaging in disgusting behavior, and they want to turn it all around on this masculine. They want to feed on the guilt and the shame they feel about being in a relationship like this and turn it all around on them and say, no, that was you doing that, not me. You're the one not thinking clearly. All right, so we have gaslighting. So this masculine is up against a true narcissistic person here. All right. So, what do the angels want to say? What help does this masculine have? What is helping him? Okay. How are the angels helping him? Let's take a look. We got vacuum away fear. We got if you get nervous, focus on service. Wow. Okay. And we have indigo and crystal children. Okay. So, what ways are spirit helping this masculine? Well, first of all, they are protecting this masculine from fear. Okay. So, they want this masculine to know you have nothing to be afraid of. Call upon archangels Michael and Raphael, the two angels working with this masculine, to lift up fear-based energy from you, from your surroundings and the situation and everyone involved. So this karmic is putting fear-based energies around you through addictions, through attacks, okay? And spirit is telling you to call on Archangel Michael and Raphael to help lift these away, to vacuum away all the fear surrounding it. And they're saying, don't be nervous, okay? If you get nervous, focus on your service, all right? So put your entire intention on answering the question, how can I make the world a better place? Ask yourself that question and then begin to act, okay? Focus on that, all right? And how can anyone take your power away if you have taken those actions and you know for a fact the actions that you have taken that day is making the world a better place, right? The law of attraction will automatically take care of your needs and will lift you up out of this sunken place that you've been in, right, masculine? So if you really feel nervous about where you're at, focus on what you can do to make the world a better place and actually make you feel better about your place in the world as well. So we also have indigo and crystal children. You have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. Okay, so I think that this masculine has a very important mission with their twin flame that has to do with helping children who are afraid, helping children who are nervous. Okay, so there's a very special mission here, and I think that because part of your mission is really to vacuum away fear and nervousness to help these certain children, people, then I think that you've been walked through a situation where you are surrounded by fear, nervousness, doubting yourself, to where you really had to find the strength to pull all of that fear and vacuum it all away, right? And all the nervousness, and really just focus on your purpose and what you're meant to do. And so I think that this is you coming face to face with your fears for this masculine. All right. So it's actually what spirit is doing is showing you how to help others by helping yourself. This is a gift. Okay. So let's close up this reading now by getting this feminine in this reading some messages from their masculine, since there is no or little to no communication back and forth. Let's go ahead and see what we have. What does the masculine want to say to their soulmates, their twin flame? Okay, let's see here. All right. So we have, how dare you? My heart is broken. So they're saying, my heart is broken right now. How dare you expect me to see you, talk to you when my emotions are so heightened? So they may have snapped at you with the how dare you, but they want you to know it's because their heart is broken. It has nothing to do with you. their emotions are just very heightened. But they're saying you must think pretty low of me that I did that. And again, this is that low self-esteem talking, okay? So they're saying, I never meant to wound you. It was my low self-esteem. And I want to make up for those wounds. I want to make it up to you, all right, is what they're saying. And then they're saying this love is extremely intense. The changes I'm going through is extremely intense, right? And I never knew that it could feel like this. So I never knew that the love and the pain and everything that I'm going through could be so intense. But, you know, I feel alive. I feel like I'm ready to be a better person every day. Okay, so they're working through that broken heart. And again, their biggest enemy is this confidence issue, the thinking really low of themselves. Okay, so that's the one thing that they really need to work through, and the angels are helping them with that. And what does Spirit want to tell you about your connection? All right, that's a lot. We'll just keep the first one that fell out. All right. There is a new beginning for you, okay? A new adventure awaits for the both of you. So just embrace it when it comes along and live your dreams passionately. And there is true freedom in this relationship. There's nothing stopping either of you. The path is clear if you want it to be, to this new beginning. So all you have to do is embrace it, okay? And also there's healing taking place right now. The angels are helping with that. So that is the reading I have for you today. If you enjoyed the reading, if it resonated with you, leave me a comment down below. Like and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.